Well, well, well. Aren't all the Jon Jones fans a little bit pissed off today, huh? Don't you know Jon Jones already had the drafts typed up on Twitter? Oh, this is your guy's next big thing? I've seen so many hype trains fizzle out, and I'm still here at 37 years of age, 15 title defenses. Which you are, Jon Jones. Give you your respect from Octagon Jordan. But you know what? If you're the undisputed champion of a weight class, you can't be having legacy fights. You have to fight the next guy in line. You have to fight the interim champion. You have to fight the next scariest guy. You think Alex Pereira wants to fight Magomed Ankalaev? Probably not. Does that do much for his current legacy? Probably not. Maybe in the future, if Ankalaev starts, getting on a win streak, gets the title himself down the line, that win will age pretty well. What about Sean O'Malley against Merab Dvalishvili? You think Sugar Sean really wants that fight for his legacy? Oh, I'm going to fight Merab. He's such a big name. The fan base is going to freak out. No. You think Leon Edwards really wanted to fight Bilal Muhammad? Remember the fucking decision. Remember the decision. Bilal. No. It was the next guy in line. The next rightful contender. If you want to have legacy fights, Jon Jones, go for it. Relinquish the belt. Vacate the belt. Go fight Stipe. Go fight Overeem. Go fight, get Verdum back. Brock Lesnar. Gustafsson trilogy. The Anthony Smith rematch. There's a lot of legacy fights out there for you, bro. And I like Jon Jones. All you Jon Jones haters out there, or you Jon Jones fanboys thinking I'm talking shit on him. I like Jon Jones. But he's got to stop being a bitch. If you're the undisputed champion, you fight the next contender. You fight the hype train. You fight the interim champion. You fight the guy on a win streak. You fight the guy on a knockout streak. You fight the guy that has the least amount of fight time in UFC history. The least amount of fight duration per fight average in UFC fucking history. It was 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and it went down after the Curtis Blaydes fight. Oh, Curtis Blaydes, the scariest matchup in the heavyweight division is wrestling. It's fucking so good. Oh, man. Division 1. Oh, yeah, Division 1. Penn State Wrestling, Curtis Blaydes. The worst matchup for anybody. Well, Tom Aspinall just walked right through him like he was a fucking box of tissue paper. Alexander Volkov, he's so tall, he's so technical, he's so good at range, he really uses his length. Yeah, that's funny. How about Tom Aspinall submit him in 2 fucking minutes? Sergey Pavlovich, the scariest Russian, first round knockout streak, knocked out Derek Lewis, knocked out Curtis Blaydes, knocks out everybody. Knocked out Tai Tuivasa. Oh yeah, he got fucking slept by Tom Aspinall. Absolutely slept. I think he's still snoozing at MSG. Jon Jones has 1 win in the last 4 years against a terrible stylistic matchup, Cyril Gane, who has no grappling, no jiu-jitsu, unlike Tom, who does have grappling, who does have jiu-jitsu. Before that, he lost to Dominic Reyes in 2020. Before that, he had a split decision with Thiago Santos on one leg. Enough of this. Enough of the disrespect toward Tom Aspinall. I know all you Jon Jones fanboys, all you Tom Aspinall haters out there had your tweets ready in your drafts. Oh, this is the guy. This is the fucking guy. Another hype train derailed. I've seen plenty of these in my career, and I'm still here on top. 4 years. I've won 1 fight in 4 years. I fought Dominic Reyes in 2020 and lost, and I have 1 win since then, and it's 2024. Against fucking Stipe, whose last win is against Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier, who weighs 300 pounds now and is making YouTube videos every day. Stipe doesn't have a single win against any current heavyweight on the roster. Tom Aspinall's KO'd Pavlovich first round, KO'd Blaydes first round, submitted Volkov first round, KO'd Tybura first round, KO'd Spivak first round, and many more, many fucking more. The disrespect ends now. You want to be undisputed world champion, you got to fight the next guy in line. If not, you fight your legacy fight. Go fight Stipe. Go fight Gustafsson trilogy. Go fight Ngannou. Whatever. Let's dig into Tom Aspinall's post-fight speech after his dominant victory against the worst stylistic matchup in the division, Curtis Blaydes. the best wrestler of all time. He's such a stylistic mismatch. Oh, baby. Yeah, fuck no. Fuck no. Let's watch his post-fight interview. I got a lot of laughs out of this. A lot of good things he said here that all y'all haters probably don't like, probably don't want to hear. I know he pissed a lot of people off by KO and Curtis Blades in 1 minute, lowering his average fight time, increasing his record of lowest average fight time in UFC history, knocking out fucking everybody. Jon Jones has never knocked out anyone in his life. Never knocked out anyone like Tom Aspinall has, at least not in recent memory. I'm sure he ground and pounded some people. You know, Matt Hamill knocked out DC when he was on juice, got turned to a no contest. Ovince St. Preux beat him by decision. Anthony Smith, decision. Thiago Santos, decision. Dominic Reyes lost, decision. Cyril Gane, submitted him. Doesn't knock anybody out. Has no power. Zero power. Stipe, when's the last time Stipe knocked anybody out? Verdum, second round. What was that, 2016? Who else? Who else has he knocked out? Overeem, ground and pound. What was that, third round 7 years ago? Has he ever starts anybody in the first round? Pavlovich, a number 1 ranked guy on a win streak. Volkov, 6'5", terrible matchup. Submitting him. Knocking out Curtis Blades? No. He's too precise. He's too tactical. He's too quick. He's too fast. He's too smart. He's too good. Simple is what simple does, baby. Bada bing, bada boom. Real in the room. Tommy Aspinall. Aspinall. Tommy. Yeah, you know what it is. You already know what it is. So let's dissect his interview here, and let's get some laughs here. All you haters, suck it up. Go get your straws.
You got it. Well, Tom, congratulations on your first UFC title defense. You know, everyone knows you can finish fights easy, but I don't know if everyone expects you to finish this one in literally a minute. Did you see it going that way, and how happy are you with your own performance?
The performance was a bit messy, to be honest. If I hit anybody clean, they're going over.
Nobody expected that. Yeah, Tom Aspinall was a minus 330, sure. But everyone said this is a tough matchup. Curtis Blades striking has come a long way. He's got a great chin. He's hard to get out of there fast. No one's walked through him like that. Yeah, Ngannou knocked him out twice. Derek Lewis had a rally knockout in the second or third round. No one simply walked through Curtis Blades, no problem. The worst stylistic matchup in the heavyweight division. Got through him. Is Jon Jones quicker than Curtis Blades? Does he have better wrestling than Curtis Blades? He might have better jiu-jitsu. Is it on par with Tom Aspinall? I don't think so. I don't believe so. But I guess we'll see. Stipe? Stipe? Does Stipe submit anybody? I know he wrestled. He wrestled in Ngannou the first time and ground and pound, 8 years ago when he was still in his 30s, mid-30s. But, yeah, I don't know.
That's what's going on these days. If I hit someone clean, they're going over, and there's no arguments about that. It's proven now. Curtis was actually a lot slower than I thought, but he had really long arms. So a few of his punches I thought were going to miss, and they got me. But yeah, we were still both finding our range as the fight kind of.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits.
Yeah, y'all were saying Tommy, this was going to be his hardest fight. Well, he took big shots from Curtis Blades. Doesn't have a scratch on him. Rolled with the punches like no other heavyweight. No heavyweight moves their head like Tom Aspinall does. He rolls with punches. He doesn't get hurt by him. He got hit by Pavlovich. He got hit by Volkov. He got hit by Curtis Blades multiple times tonight. Yeah, doesn't get hurt by him. Simply doesn't get hurt by him. He rolls with him. He punches right back. I don't throw and hope. I aim and fire. Precision beats speed. Accuracy beats speed. Precision beats power. Every time, right down the pipe. Hits these guys when they're not expecting it. Curtis Blades dropped him with a fucking jab. Pavlovich, similar. It wasn't a right hook. It wasn't a Dustin Poirier, Benoit Saint-Denis right hook. He hit Pavlovich on the temple, similar jab, hook kind of combo. Curtis Blades hit him with a jab. Jabbed him. Pavlovich had to knock out Curtis Blades with 20, 25 shots, clean shots, uppercuts, hooks. Go back and watch the fight. Curtis Blades ate a lot of shots in his Pavlovich fight. A ton of shots. And Tom KOs him with a jab, basically. And then gets on top of him, 250 pounds. People are saying early stoppage. But they're okay with the Sugar Sean O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling stoppage, even though he wasn't completely out cold. And Sean O'Malley weighs 140 pounds. And Tom Aspinall is 260, laying on top of Curtis Blades, pounding his face in, Jalen Turner, Bobby Green style. Do we want to see that Bobby Green, Jalen Turner stoppage every fucking time, boys? I know, I'm here for violence. I'm out for blood. I love to see a stiff knockout, plywood. You know what I'm saying? Plywood ass. But we don't got to see a Bobby Green, Jalen Turner every time out. And that's what it would have been if it would have kept going. If you guys are mad at that, you should be double as mad at Sean O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling, where at least Aljo's scrambling around, backflipping, somersaulting, getting the feet up, flopping around like a fish. Curtis Blades had no chance here. No fucking chance. And I'm a Jon Jones fan. But if you're going to be undisputed world champion, you got to fight the next best fighter in line. The guy who's on a win streak. The guy who's KOing everybody. Pavlovich, Volkov, Blades, Tybura, Spivak. If you want to go do legacy fights, by all means, you deserve it, John. You've earned that. Vacate the belt, go fight anybody you want. But if you're a champion, you fight next in line. Like Leon Bilal. He didn't want to fight Bilal. Sean O'Malley, Merab. He doesn't want to fight Merab. Adesanya, Strickland. He didn't want to fight fucking Strickland. He doesn't give two fucks about Strickland. Pereira, Ankalaev. That's going to happen. That does nothing. Ankalaev's nobody, a no-name. He's going to fight him. This is how it is.
There was
Kind of progressed a little bit. I managed to catch one and it was over.
there was some talk about maybe the stoppage was a little bit early. Did you feel that he was basically stuck there and wasn't going anywhere and it was a fair stoppage?
Mate, what kind of idiot is saying that? Like, I dropped him with a 1-2. He's face down on the canvas. I've got 250 pounds on his back, and I'm landing 7, 8 unanswered shots. Like, where is he going to go? Do you know what I mean? Like, where's Curtis Blades going to go after that? There's only one place he's going to go, and it's asleep. So are we going to let it get to that point, or are we going to look after fighter safety? Because I don't want it to get to that point. Do you know what I mean? He's unable to intelligently defend himself, and it was stopped at the right time. Great reffing by Mark Goddard.
Completely 1,155% agree. Curtis Blades is face down. He's not going anywhere. The only thing that's going to happen to Curtis Blades is Bobby Green, Jalen Turner again. And we were all outraged by that. And we're saying this was early stoppage. Blades was completely dropped. Eyes wobbled in the back of his head from the jab on the floor. I mean, he got tackled, rolled over, belly up like a fish. Like Bobby Green, Jalen Turner. And Tom is unloading on him. 15 unanswered punches to the side of the head. Temple, like a fucking ping pong machine. Dominant performance. I know Jon Jones and all his fans had all those drafts typed up. Everything ready to go. All that ammunition. Oh, this is the guy. I've seen so many hype trains come and go. See, I told you he had a weakness. I told you Blades would touch him. Yeah, Blades did touch him, but it doesn't hurt him. Pavlovich touched him. Doesn't hurt him. Tybura hit him once. Doesn't hurt him. Spivak, Arlovsky, he touched him. Doesn't hurt him. He rolls with it. He's too quick, too agile, too smooth. And he's a sniper. Right down the pipe. Right down the barrel. He feints. Guys aren't expecting it. Clips him on the chin. Rattles the brain. Rattles the skull. And they go down. And they don't get back up. And he's got jiu-jitsu like Cyril Gane, who's Jon Jones' only win in the last 4 years. And before that, he lost to Dominic Reyes, who's a dead body now. Yeah, he's got a little resurgence, but when's the last time Jon Jones knocked out somebody in the first round? KO. I'm not talking submission. I'm talking KO. When's the last time Jon Jones fought a heavyweight that was well-rounded? like Curtis Blades is, that can strike, that can wrestle. Like Pavlovich, who has that power. Jon doesn't have knockout power. So, it is what it is. You guys cry yourself to sleep tonight, but, Tom Aspinall is the next guy. He's the face of the UFC. I don't know what Dana White's doing. He's a stud. He's young. He's good looking. He can talk. He knocks people the fuck out. He can submit people. He takes fights short notice, MSG, against the scariest guy in the division. Knocks him out cold. Knocks him out clean. Defends his interim belt, which nobody fucking does. Nobody cares about an interim defense. Does it anyway. Knocks the guy out. Terrible stylistic matchup. Best wrestler in the division. Most takedowns in heavyweight history. Curtis Blades. KOs him. No problem. Like fucking tissue paper. Like a piece of cardboard is replacing my doorway, and Tom Aspinall just runs right through. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? He's going to be the backup? He's going to be the fucking backup for Stipe, 42-year-old Stipe, who has one win since 2019, and Jones, who has one win since 2020 and lost to Reyes before that. And this guy is knocking everyone out, has a 1 minute and 50-second fight duration, went down with this fight, was 2 minutes, 10 seconds, went down, average went down, fighting Curtis Blades, title fight. I mean, what are we doing? Why all this disrespect? We can be fans of Jon Jones. I'm a fan of Jon Jones. But we can still call for him to fight Tom Aspinall. It's that simple. I don't care about this legacy bullshit. Leon's fighting Bilal. Pereira's fighting Ankalaev. Adesanya had to fight Strickland. What are we doing? What are we doing? If you want legacy fights, vacate the belt. Go fight whoever. Shogun Rua rematch. Stipe, Overeem. Go to PFL. Fight Ngannou. But if you're the undisputed champion, you fight the interim champ. You fight the hot prospect. You fight the guy knocking everybody the fuck out. Simple is what simple does, baby. Bada bing, bada boom. Real's in the room, Tommy.
You said there that you're dropping everyone early these days. Is it despite what the punch machine says? Do you think you might be one of the hardest hitting heavyweights of all time at this point?
I have good timing. That's what it is. Mate, if any heavyweight hits you, and I'm accurate, if any heavyweight hits you in the face, you're probably going over. Do you know what I mean? And I hit accurately. I hit fast. I make my opponents twitch before I hit them, so they don't see the punch.
It's that simple, guys. He might not be as strong as Ngannou. Ngannou's uppercut against Overeem. But Ngannou flails, like when he fought Rosenstruik. Tom's too quick for that. In and out, bro. You ain't going to hit him with that clean, bro. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Precision beats power. Accuracy beats speed all day. I don't throw and hope. I aim and fire. Ask Tybor how that worked out. Ask Spivak how that worked out. Ask Blades how that worked. Oh, Blades has really been working on striking. Knocked out Chris Daukaus. Blades, stood with Pavlovich for a round and a half. He's working on it, dude. How'd that go? Pavlovich, dude, knocking everybody out. This guy's scary. Don't stand with Pavlovich. How'd that work out, old Pavy? Straight shots, feints, in and out movement, too fast, too quick. Look at my breakdown. I texted everybody, Tom Aspinall, first round KO. Put your money on it. Put him in the parlays. Look at my 304 breakdown. Look at it. Check it out. I mean, it's too easy to predict. I'm not saying Jon Jones is scared of him, but Jon Jones needs to stop pussyfooting around. Stop going for cakewalks. Stop going for the easy money in Stipe, who is retired. He's retired at this point. If he wins the belt, he's not going to face 43. He hasn't even fought in 4 years. He's coming off a loss. Doesn't have a single win against anybody active in the UFC. Stipe does. Doesn't. Ridiculous.
So probably not. I don't think I'm some crazy power puncher, but if I hit you, you're definitely going to sleep, yeah?
We all know what sort of should be next. Dana was in here and says that they'd be crazy not to make you the backup for Stipe versus Jon Jones, so it sounds...
The backup. Absolute disrespect. The fucking backup. The two-time interim champion knocked out Pavlovich, number one. Knocked out Blades, the worst stylistic matchup. The best wrestler of all time. Most takedowns of all time. Knocked out Spivak, who submitted Derek Lewis. Knocked out Tybura, who just submitted Tuivasa. Submitted Volkov, who just beat Pavlovich, who's number 3 in the world, fighting Gane again. A backup to Fireman Stipe, who's coming off a fucking KO loss and hasn't knocked out anybody since Verdum. Jon Jones, who hasn't knocked out anybody since Gustafsson, ground and pound, 3rd round, wasn't even vicious at all. Decision Anthony Smith, decision to one like Santos, lost to Reyes, submitted Gane, who's a terrible stylistic matchup, has 0 grappling, who's a pure kickboxer. What are we fucking doing? Get in line, media. Stop with these dumbass fucking questions. And Dana White, too. Start promoting this motherfucker. He's the guy. He is the guy. Promote him. Shows, talk shows, Good Morning America, ESPN. Knockout power, submission power. Big, tall, handsome, talks well. Good fight style. Young. Will fight fucking anybody. Good YouTube channel. People love it. Fucking ridiculous, these questions.
Sounds like you're going to New York. Is there a part of you, though, I know you get itchy knuckles, right? They fight in November. We don't know what happens to them. Then they could maybe want 6 months gap. Is there a chance you fight anyone other than those two, or does it have to be them next?
Like who?
Be the winner of Cyril and maybe Volkov, eh?
Nah, I want to fight Jon Jones.
Cyril and Volkov. What are we doing? What are we doing? We give Bilal Muhammad a fucking title shot for beating a one-armed Gilbert Burns short notice? What are we doing? Dustin Poirier gets an undisputed title shot after 1 win, coming off a head kick? What are we doing? What is happening? What is happening? Steve Erceg, number 10 in the world, gets a title shot against Alexander Pantoja, undisputed. But Tom Aspinall needs to knock out fucking everybody? The worst stylistic matchup in Curtis Blades, best wrestler in UFC heavyweight history, KO'd him clean, 1 minute. Pavlovich, the scariest guy, longest first-round knockout streak in UFC, KOs him clean, short notice, knockout. Volkov, the tallest, rangiest, one of the most technical strikers in the heavyweight division, submits him, first round, easy as fuck. Tybura, who's a veteran, just submitted Tuivasa. Get fucked, Tybura. Get fucked. But he's going to be a backup to this fucking Stipe Miocic, who half the fan base doesn't even fucking know at this point in time. I guarantee half the fan base doesn't even know who fucking Stipe Miocic even fucking is. And Jon Jones is 1-1 since 2020. 1-1. What are we fucking doing here? This is a disgrace. And this guy pushes for the Curtis Blades trilogy. Curtis Blades trilogy. I watched this live in my bed after 3:04 at 4 a.m. I was watching this. Started cracking up, legitimately cracking up. Honest to God, genuine belly laughing in my bed. My girlfriend woke up. She was smacking me. Shut up, shut up. Curtis Blades trilogy. Well, you know, you guys are technically 1-1. How do you feel about a Blades trilogy? Give the people what they want to see, baby. Blades trilogy.
Or Stipe. Let's not discredit Stipe and what he's done. I think a lot of people are looking past him, probably maybe sometimes me, to be honest. But whoever wins that one, I'm fighting next, for sure, unless they both retire.
You're a little bit surprised we haven't heard from Mr. Jones tonight?
I didn't know that we hadn't. I'm sure we will at some stage. You'll be very angry about it, all the fact that everyone's saying that I can beat him, but that's okay. On the contrary to what Jon Jones fanboys might think, I have nothing against Jon Jones as a person. I think I'm the best heavyweight in the world, and if he thinks he's in the best heavyweight in the world, let's settle it. Simple as that. It's
simple as fuck. Simple. What's the argument? Simple. Oh, Stipe's the GOAT of the heavyweight division. The GOAT. All right, is GSP getting the title shot against Bilal next? We bringing Habib back? Anderson Silva? Is he coming back? He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of the middleweights. GSP, go to the welterweight. Come on back. Come on, baby. TJ Dillashaw, title shot next. Dominic Cruz, he's the GOAT. Bantamweight GOAT. Give him Piotr Jan. Give him Sugar Sean. Dominic Cruz. He's the GOAT. The Bantamweight GOAT. No. He's the Bantamweight GOAT. Dominic Cruz. Come on. Bantamweight title shot. Dominic Cruz, the Bantamweight GOAT. Legacy matchup. Legacy matchup for Sugar Sean. Let's build his fucking resume. Yeah. What are we fucking doing? This is the fucking disgrace. This guy's the future of the UFC. We're not promoting him. We're not giving him the undisputed gold. Give Dominic Cruz the title shot. Why not? He's bantamweight GOAT. Henry Cejudo, flyweight GOAT. Give him flyweight title. Pantoja Cejudo next. Let's have a GOAT card. MSG this year. Cejudo for the belt. Cruz for the belt. Anderson Silva, GSP. Bring them all back. Bring them all. Every GOAT against current champion. Why not? That's what the theme is. Stipe's the GOAT. GOAT versus GOAT.
Not.
Curtis Blades trilogy. That's what we really need, Tom. Curtis Blades trilogy. You guys are 1-1. Curtis Blades trilogy.
Rocket science. There's two guys who are claiming to be the best heavyweight in the world. Let's settle it. Simple as that.
I'm right here. You said in media day, Curtis Blades has been in the top 5 of this heavyweight division for even before you were in the UFC. Is this a guy that you think you'll have to see again? Considering how the first fight went, you're technically 1-1, or are you done with the Curtis Blades chapter?
Me and Curtis Blades on a trilogy. Give the people what they want to see.
It seems like every time he loses a number one contender, he fights his way.
Nah, Curtis
Blades trilogy.
Let's
That's what we
settle it.
need.
Simple
That's
as
what we
that.
need. Good question. Good question, dude. Yeah. You don't deserve the undisputed belt. Bilal, beat Gerber Burns and Luke A and old-ass Wonder Boy. He got undisputed. But no, you knocking everybody the fuck out, all the scariest guys, submitting them, knocking them out first round, not taking any damage. What are we thinking about Curtis Blades trilogy? I mean, technically, you guys got some unfinished business. 1-1, early stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Blades trilogy. Volkov rematch. Back up for Stipe. He's the GOAT. Dom Cruz, Sugar Sean at the fucking Sphere. Sugar Sean versus the Bantamweight GOAT. GOAT versus GOAT. Weed GOAT. TikTok, Twitch, dye my hair GOAT against the Bantamweight GOAT. I mean, makes sense to me, Dana.
I'm right here. You said in media day, Curtis Blades has been in the top 5 of this heavyweight division for even before you were in the UFC. Is this a guy that you think you'll have to see again? Considering how the first fight went, you're technically 1-1, or are you done with the Curtis Blades chapter?
Me and Curtis Blades on a trilogy. Give the people what they want to see.
It seems like every time he loses a number one contender, he fights his way.
Nah, Curtis is a high-level guy, man. I've said all week he's the toughest stylistic matchup in the division for me. I still believe that.
The toughest stylistic matchup. That's what everybody said. Best wrestler in the fucking division. Ran through him like tissue paper, like Charmin, bitch. You want to be back up? You want for Volkov? Blades, Shrillet? What are we doing? What are we fucking doing?
Curtis is good. I thought the fight was going to go longer. I didn't mean to knock him out that early. I've got an issue, right, with fighters and coaches always saying the obvious thing, which is, let's drag Tom into deep waters. Let's see what he's like when it gets to the 3rd and 4th round. Fucking great. Drag me there then. But no one's been able to do it yet. So you can mouth off all you want when the camera's in your face, but let's see what happens when it comes down to dragging him in the 3rd and 4th round and the 5th round. No one's managed to do it yet, so I'm still waiting for that myself. I'd love to see what I look like myself when I do that, because to be honest with you, in the last 2 years since I fought Curtis last.
Fucking great. What's Dana White not seeing in this guy? Is he just trying to get the last drops out of the Jon Jones lemon, the Jon Jones orange? Stipe's orange is fucking dried up on the patio out in the sun for 2 weeks. Crispy orange crisps. You go to the organic section, you get the fruit crisps. That's Stipe. That's the Stipe orange. The juice has been fucking juiced. Okay? You got to go to the organic section in the back, the Dusty brand up top, store brand, orange chips, dehydrated orange chips for Stipe. Okay, I get it if you want to squeeze the Jon Jones lemon. But vacate the belt then. Jon Jones can go fight anybody. He can do the Conor McGregor route, main event pay-per-views without the belt. He's a star. He's a draw. I like Jon Jones. I got him right here. But if you're not going to fucking fight the next in line, what are we doing? Sugar Sean should call out Dom Cruz. Goat. He's a goat. Let's see it at the Sphere. Sugar Sean versus Bantamweight Goat. We'll promote that. Same shit. Deep waters. Somebody do it. Wrestler's not going to do it. Power's not going to do it. Pavlovich. Length and height's not going to do it. Volkov. Maybe Jon Jones. Even though he knocks nobody out. Stipe knocks nobody out. He's not going to submit Tom with a guillotine. Guarantee you that. Fucking do it then. Listen to the man. Simple. Simple is what simple does. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest in the room.
My training has been on an absolute different level. Like these days, I just train with a squad of heavyweights that's chose out for me.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's a lot more to that interview, but the first couple minutes is pretty much all I wanted to go over there. So I want to see Tom Aspinall fight for the belt or Jones vacate. Give it to Tom. He can go fight Stipe, legacy fight. I got no problem with the fight, but it shouldn't be for the undisputed heavyweight championship. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't be. That's like we'll just give LeBron the NBA final spot, his team, because he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of the NBA. You got to beat LeBron to get the championship. He's the GOAT. LeBron's the GOAT. Just put LeBron there, Western Conference champions. We don't even need to do the tournament. We don't even need to do the NBA Finals. Just put LeBron in the championship. Eastern Conference, Celtics, they'll just face LeBron, the GOAT. Why not? Who cares about the Nuggets? Who cares about Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray? They're too young. They don't have the resume. Put LeBron in there. GOAT. GOAT of the division. It's disrespectful. I'm tired of the disrespect. The media needs to stop with these Volkov gone, winner, Curtis Blades trilogy, Jailton Almeida. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Wake up and smell the roses. Tom Aspinall's the future of the UFC. This man's a beast. Talks well, good appearance, fights great, well-rounded, submissions, wrestling, everything. I'm tired of it. Jon Jones had to delete all his drafts on his Twitter page. He tweeted once, supply and demand. Yeah, they should pull Stipe. Cut Stipe. They just cut Muhammad Makayev. Cut Stipe. What is he doing for the company? Cut his ass. Force Jon Jones to fight Aspinall, or Jon Jones can retire. Simple as that. Simple as that. Easy. So, yeah, I'm tired of it. Tired of the disrespect. But that's all I got. Hopefully we get to see it. But yeah, Tommy's the future. Jon Jones, you know what? I respect Jon Jones. I'm a fan of Jon Jones. I never miss a Jon Jones fight. But he has to fight him or retire or vacate the belt. Simple as that. Simple as that. So we'll see. We'll see. Thank you.